We just spoke across a lot about the game. What is it about going to Wellington, not to Wellington, it's New Zealand in particular that makes it such a tough trip?
Yeah, look, I think every game in this league's tough, but New Zealand, obviously, the international flight's a bit of a novelty. It's something that you don't get to do every week, and obviously they're new to the league and they've been very successful. They're a very strong, organised team and a great crowd behind them. So yeah, it's an exciting challenge for them.
Been easy for shopping for Christmas. They've gone out there 3 times.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been Black Friday, so they're trying to get everything done. Black Friday, hit that up pretty hard if you try to go there.
Yeah. What about yourself? I mean, that's a spectacular start to the season. The team's aware of that now. It looks like you're into having more attention to your man marketing differently. Is that something you have to adjust to much?
Yeah, definitely after the first couple of weeks in the club run, you feel yourself being marked and a lot more players are aware of you on the field, and I think that's a real good thing. That's the next step in my journey, to be able to manoeuvre and find space and still create and score and get assists with there's players all around me.
Have you done anything, mate? Have you spoken to Mersey about it? Have you looked at video, things that teams are doing against you differently that were starting?
I think they know that we want to overload centrally and play a lot through the middle, so they're sort of staying a bit narrow, especially on me and Berger. I think we sort of looked at that with some patterns, looked at some video from the last couple of weeks, and we're aware of how we can sort of counteract that, still play our style.
From confidence is still there, mate? Like,
yeah.
It's not a confidence thing?
No, it's not a confidence thing. I think we're a very confident group of boys. We've got a good set of leaders in Berger, Costa, Joe, who sort of drive home that the football we're playing, it's some of the best football in the league. It's not a style that this country sees a lot of. So yeah, there's going to be mistakes, but we're confident in our style and we back ourselves to it.
No, this week's been about. I mean, again, I think in state led to their first goal. Now they're still boost blind. How do you sort of lead right? You've also already had some of those mistakes of essentials making it play from those, one or two errors down.
Yeah, of course. There's good team, there's good attackers. They're going to pay if you make those mistakes. But we've just been working hard at training, on our patterns and trying to drill that home as much as we can, see where these areas of weakness are in the opposition and trying to exploit that.
Yeah, and also very strong defensively, very organised. Is that where some of your really may come into it, like whether it's Clayton Taylor or Eli or yourself doing something a bit left the field, pull the trigger from a bit of distance or things like that? Is that sort of encouraged to?
They're a very organised team, probably one of the better defensive teams in the league, so we're going to have to sort of move the ball a lot very quickly to try and disrupt them, and then it's going to take maybe a little bit of individual brilliance from one of our attacking players to sort of unlock the score.
Yeah, enough for that.
Yeah, of course, that's what I'm here for, isn't it?
I mean, from a neutral not being something you can't from on the weekend, it looked like sometimes you guys are virtually trying to dribble the ball into the net. With that little intricate passing in the box, is it a case of sometimes just pull the trigger? Or has there been any talk about that? Or?
I think it's all about balance. We score goals in a variety of ways. We have our ways that we're trying to score goals. I think if you look at our goal that we scored in the weekend, that was an unbelievable team move. We passed it one side straight to them, and that's pretty exciting to see that we're capable of doing that. And yeah, of course, we score goals in a variety of ways, but we're not going to get too caught up in that.
How do you find your reasons for week in, week out playing?
I don't know, like sort of what you dream of as a kid. Go and play in the A-League week in, week out, game after game.
Is it easy?
I don't know if the A-League will ever be easy, but I think little things like fitness-wise and confidence, they sort of feel confident now walking onto the field each week. Your fitness gets a lot better, and each game goes by. You sort of get to know all your teammates, all their individual tendencies, and it's going to make us stronger in the team. So yeah, but being personally, yeah, I definitely feel more confident than I do.
And you like Auckland as well?
Yeah, as I said, I think Auckland's going to be very, very strong defensively, and they've also got some pretty good attacking players up top with their wingers and their striker. But we're going to have to move the ball side to side, try and break down their block and try and either hurt them through the middle, or we're going to have to get either our fullbacks higher and try and get some penetration from there.
You didn't bring hard, a lot of pressure from you guys doing. Is that nothing to lose about?
I think there's nothing to lose every game. Millsy sort of feels at home. There's no pressure on us. Really, we know the game plan. He's giving us all the tools. Just come game day, that's what you live for. That's the fun part. The hard work's all done during the week, so there's no pressure really on game day, because that's what you live for. That's what you play for as a kid, to go out there and express yourself on game day.
We have a couple of guys like Eli and Clayton coming back. Are you hopeful that even that takes a bit of pressure off you, or some of the the marks off you and constant, and then you might be able to find a little gap somewhere?
Yeah, I think them two just coming back, and Clay's been good the last 2 weeks, and Eli coming back in the squad. You can see it in training. It's such a buzz when a player like that comes back. He's so He's so silky on the ball, so elegant. Of course, he's going to attract attention. If that's going to happen, then maybe players like me merge over, find some more space, which would be exciting.
Yourself, 3 goals, 1 game, and then, you know, to not have it in the last couple, but I suppose, does that at all play with your confidence, and do you know that, you know, the opportunities will be there or they're there, and then, you know, you just got to sort of get themselves?
Yeah, no, I'm pretty still confident. Like, at the end of the day, I'm a midfielder, so I'm still, my job is to score and assist, still get assists and create for the other boys as well. But no, I'm not losing any confidence or anything. It's more about the team performance and us getting 3 points on the board. That'll make me a lot more happier. Yeah.